I do believe I need to buy a PN front tire to get more front grip, because now that I got the rear end gripped up, the front just pushes like crazy, and you can actually see it in the tire.
Watch out!
Where it's, you know, ripping the front tire apart.
10.889, Chris Gruber, 11.7 for Paul, 12.7 for Andre.
Hello folks, welcome to Netcruzer RC. I'm at GFX Racing for their Winter Series 2026, and we're going out in two-wheel drive mod, and I've got the Atomic car handling better today, significantly better. This is the Atomic MRT Evo, and I have it now set up with a different wheel and tire package. Was the biggest thing that got it gripped up. So I have put Marca 10s on the rear, which is a used tire that I'm borrowing from another racer today because mine got stuck in customs. And the fronts are the Kyosho blues, which are 25 degrees. No change to the front other than this is a little bit wider offset. This is a 3-degree offset front and rear. And in Qual 1, I wanted to try a hard body. This is the best performing Kyosho body I've ever driven, is this CAR hard shell, and it worked out great. I had it on for Q1, worked really well, but the reason why I wanted to try it is because at open practice at another track, I had a car sideswipe me, and because the chassis is so much narrower than the body, it pushed in the body that much, and it just ripped my rear arm and my rear A-arm right in half. So I've had to fix that, and I wanted to run a hard shell for have a little bit more side impact armor. Alright, I'm going out for Qualifier 1 with the Atomic MRT Evo, and I did a quick little change for this. Last time you saw it with the Lexan shell. I'm going to go out and try it with a hard shell on it. I've also upgraded the firmware on the hobby wing, and I've added a drag brake. So it comes out of the box with 0% drag. I had tried it at 10 open practice this morning, and then I've settled on wanting more. So I've just given it 20. 20 is untested on track. We're about to try it now. Where am I gonna friggin' stand? All right, here we go. I believe I have my throttle at 100%, which might be a bad idea, but I want to have the jam for ripping down the straight because it's a big straightaway.
Beside me and John. I got it. Yeah, at the bottom of the page.
The other thing that happened is during open practice this morning, my rear axle broke, like literally fell apart. I was just about to go try it, this drag brake thing, and my rear axle was in 2 pieces. So anyway, we'll try it.
And John.
Okay.
Drivers ready? Listen for the tone in your name.
84% steering, 100% throttle.
Chris, Denton Andre, Chrissy, Ashen C, Paula, John.
Oh. Crash right before the start line. How's that even possible? I need a body, just slap the rear body down. Oh, it's still up. It's still high.
I'm rocking the sweet yellow C8.
Yeah, the body's already popped up.
After 45 seconds, the top driver of Chris, Denton Chrissy, Ashen C, Andre, and Paula.
A 10.5 for Chris Gruber.
Chris Gunn, Denton Gunn, Chrissy Gunn, Andre Gunn, Paula Gunn.
Chris Cleary takes TQ. 26.511.
All right, that was pretty rough, but we'll try and get better from here.
10.398. 10.446 for Chris Gruber. 10.764.
It's about this. I mean, it's okay. It's okay. I gotta try your tires. I gotta put your tires on. Because when I go to squeeze it, I want that power. I just whoop.
For John Kennedy.
Yeah. So we'll try and get it on a grippier rear tire. I'm unsure about the body. I like the body for the protection, but that body absolutely fucked me at the start because it got knocked off the posts and then I had two 30-second laps at the very start trying to get the body on. So that ruined my whole qual. So I don't know. It's nice that the car is in one piece, but if the body pops up, then it drives like absolute garbage. So we'll see what happens next time. And it worked, except for those forces ended up breaking the hard mounts that are on here. They're little plastic hard body mounts, and those got obliterated today just on some, well, they were pretty big hits. I mean, I took a significant hard side impact right before I even got out there today, and it just destroyed the body. As well as if you take a hard hit, the body can lift up, and then it was giving me bad handling. So I've ditched the hard shell, we've gone back to the soft shell. I ran Q3 with the soft shell, and it was great. The soft shell with the grippier rear tire, significantly better pace. The problem was the car got really pushy, very hard to turn. So for the main, I have put on a stiffer front spring. I put on the Atomic silver front spring, and I also have the red soft rears on, which is also new for this race day, but I ran all day on the soft rears. I now have a significantly harder front. We're gonna go out in two-wheel drive mod and see how we do. I qualified either 4th or 5th. After the second qualifier, I was up in the 4th. Third qualifier didn't go as well. I dropped down, so I think I'm starting P5 in the A main. All right, here we go in two-wheel drive mod, starting mid-pack, 4th, 5th. I'm not sure exactly where. This is currently an untested configuration with a front spring change, trying to get a bit more steering into the car. Although I think it's tire. We're all gonna have to squeeze together. Yeah, we're gonna need to squeeze together. We're gonna see if I have more steering than I did in Q3. Well, maybe. A little bit. Not a lot, but a little. I still can't really tuck it in tight around the corners, but I have a little bit more steering than I did. It's about the same really. I do believe I need to buy a PN front tire to get more front grip, because now that I got the rear end gripped up, the front just pushes like crazy, and you can actually see it in the tire.
Watch out.
Where it's, you know, ripping the front tire apart.
Watch out, Dean. Thank you.
I wonder if maybe I could take away a little bit of steering exponential. That might help me a little bit. Steering exponential is currently a -35. We'll try and bring that out a bit to -20 and just see. Where am I? I was starting in 5th, but someone's not here, so I guess not running. All right. I have a little more initial steering, but
that's about it.
Need a marshal. Yeah, no. Listen for the tone. We are on.
Oh no!
And Dean gets Chrissy right away.
I don't know about.
What a gentleman, he even waited.
oh.
10-8-8-9 for Chris Gruber, 11-7 for Paul, 12-7 for Andre, 12-4 for John Kennedy. Fast man is now Chris Gruber, 10-5-2-9. Dean at 10-8 and 12-4 for Chris Cleary. Gap between first and second is 7 seconds. 0.3 back to that is John Kennedy. Just moved up to second. Paul dropped to third.
I'm in second place.
Fourth, Dean 5th, Chris 6th.
Because they're all hitting each other, and I got through them.
26-5-11 pace for Chris. 23-5-06 for John. 23-5-12 for Paul. 22-5-03 for Chris. That's your leader going under the loop now. John Kennedy in second with the red and white / pink. Just went through the loop. He's getting ready to be lapped by Chris Gruber, who laps him on the stretch. Chris Cleary coming up on John Kennedy.
Oh, I tried to go in and block you, and it.
And he get him.
Oh, he already did.
Yeah, he did. It's now Chris Gruber, Chris Cleary,
Now Dean's coming up. Now they're not getting bullied in traffic.
10, 3, 2, 4, still
Ah!
Go.
I'm trying.
That's your fault.
Dean
Oh,
by
yeah.
John. Goes up into third. John drops to fourth.
Oh my gosh.
Sixth. Coming up to halfway. 2:30 gone. 2:30 to go. Lots of time. Consistency pays off.
Whoa! Whoa! Yeah, no, yeah, it was a legit move. Go, go, go. I believe I've fallen down 3 positions now. That white car is the brand new Reflex Gen 3 SE. Yeah, once I get a grippier front tire on, this thing's going to be a weapon.
11.7 for Paul. 28.509 pace is what Mr. Gruber is on.
Oh. Don't park there.
Ultimate consistency.
Are we on the same one? Is this for position? No, I'm second. But I think he's got a lap on me.
Barry, Kennedy.
No. I think
No. Gap between second and third is 23.1.
Yeah, I do have a bit more steering than I did in Q3, but not enough. Not nearly enough.
0.6 seconds. Chris is out in the world all alone. I heard his wife says don't fly all the time. Close battle between John Kennedy and Paul.
Oh, why?
Gap there is 0.6 of a second between 6 and 7.
Jesus.
Chris is still on the 28.5.
Were you a lap up? I don't know.
6.508 for
But
Chris
your
Berry.
speed is crazy. Oh my god.
24.501 for Dean. John Kennedy, 22.501. 22.503 for Paul. Andre, 22.506. Half a minute to go.
30 seconds. Ah! Oh, Paul's. Oh, that's Paul for position. I gotta try and get him. Oh no! Oh no! He's got me in corner speed. Oh, I couldn't turn. Oh, he got me. Oh, come on, man! Twice in a race.
Everybody's done. Chris
All right.
finishes with a 27.5.
I started fifth, well, technically fourth, finished fifth. You got me in the end, right? Yeah, you got me in the end. Nice pass. You did it.
Fast lap. Fast laps 11.626. John 23.513. Fast lap.
All right. I got up to second early on, but I couldn't hold them off with it pushing like that. That's a 5th place finish in 2-wheel-drive mod. I just need to do a bit more setup tweaks to this, and then we will have it ripping. I'm pretty excited by how well it's actually running. I did not think this chassis would do this well, as I kind of talk bad about it being a narrow front end and a part spin special car, but when you get it dialed in, it rips. All right, guys, enjoyed the video. Hit that like button if you haven't subscribed, and I'll comment down below. As always, thanks for watching.